A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+. English, that's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, and welcome to A+ English. I'm Pat.
I'm Chickling.
Today we're going to be talking about computers. Did you ever teach someone about using a computer, and how did you help them?
Well, there was this one time that my auntie, she wanted to transfer her pictures to her computer, and I helped her do it.
Okay, was it easy?
It was quite easy.
Okay.
What about you, Pat?
I don't teach people how to use a computer. I need to be taught how to use. I need other people to teach me. I am not very good with technology. I hate it. It hates me. We hate each other. It's very difficult for me to get some things done sometimes. I've learned a few things over the years, but yeah, I think I might be better than my mother, but apart from that, and my dad doesn't even bother with trying. But having said that, I am no expert, so I would never bother to try and teach somebody how to do anything on a computer.
So that's our experience. But what happens in today's article?
Well, Dorothy is going to be teaching her grandma how to use a computer. Her grandma is probably about as good as I am. Let's read through the article and find out what happens.
Grandma's first computer lesson.
Welcome to Picture Dictionary.
Today we're going to introduce some words you may use while using a computer.
That sounds really interesting.
It sure does. Don't you just love learning English words?
Right now, please pay attention and read the words and sentences as loudly as you can. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Let's get started and have fun.
Browser, printer, the internet, keyboard, key, desktop, website, program, document, search bar, search engine, cursor, PC, personal computer, mouse wheel, mouse.
Warm-up question. Did you ever teach someone about using a computer? How did you help them?
Hi, Grandma. Ready to try your new PC?
Yes. Okay, I turned it on. What do I do?
Just wait a minute. Okay, this is your desktop, and these are programs.
What is this little W?
That's Microsoft's Word. It lets you write documents. Double-click it.
I can type with the keyboard? What's that arrow?
That's the cursor. Move it with your mouse.
I see. I want to write your mom a letter.
She'll like that. Hit the Enter key to go down.
Sophia slowly types out her letter.
Okay, now what?
Let's save it. You can print it with the printer.
This computer is fun.
I'm glad you think so.
Word power!
Turn on. Turn on. I turned on the TV and watched a show about cooking. I turned on the TV and watched a show about cooking. Type. Type. Kyle types very quickly. He can write a long sentence in a few seconds on a computer. Kyle types very quickly. He can write a long sentence in a few seconds on a computer. Save. Save. Save your work on your computer, or it won't be there next time. Save your work on your computer, or it won't be there next time. Print. Print. I took a picture and then printed it and put it on my wall. I took a picture and then printed it and put it on my wall.
认识字汇
Double click. Click. Arrow.
So the article starts with Dorothy saying, "Hi, Grandma. Ready to try your new PC?"
OK， 所以孙子就来了。Hello， 奶奶，准备来试试你的新电脑了吗？
And Grandma Sophia says, "Yes. Okay, I turned it on. What do I do?" Before this conversation continues, let's look at the phrasal verb turn on. Turn is T-U-R-N and on is just O-N. Turn on. Let's find out what this means in our first word power word section. So to turn something on means to make any kind of electronic device start working. You could turn on a TV, the air conditioning, a phone, a computer, anything like that. Of course, when we want this thing to stop working, we turn it off. Now we use the verb turn as many older devices like this had something you would actually turn to make it work. You turn it the full way and it would actually go off. These days we could also say switch something on and switch something off if there's a button for you to press. But despite this, turn is still the most common verb to use to start or stop something electronic. Here's an example sentence. I turned on the TV and watched a show about cooking. I turned on the TV and watched a show about cooking.
所以 turn on 这个片语就是开启电源的意思，或开启什么。那么奶奶就说我已经把电脑打开了，那接下来我应该怎么样呢？那我们再来讲一下另外一个片语 turn on the charm。这个片语其实很多时候都是指比较负面的施展魅力的方式。Let's take a look at the sentence. Wade really knows how to turn on the charm when he wants something out of you. 所以当 Wade 想要从你身上得到某些东西的时候，他就很会施展自己的魅力。那么我们讲到说开启是 turn on， 那么关掉就是 turn off。那我们再造另外一个例句 Remember to turn off the light before leaving the room. 离开房间前的时候呢，记得关灯哦。那我们看一下课文例句，我打开电视看了一部关于烹饪的节目。
So back to the article, and Dorothy says, "Just wait a minute." Okay, so she's saying slow down. In fact, she's probably quite pleased Grandma turned on the computer already. That's pretty impressive. And then Dorothy says, "Okay, this is your desktop, and these are programs."
所以他就说等一下哦，奶奶，好了，这个是你的桌面 ，desktop 就是桌面，那么 programs 我们指的就是程式。
Yeah, or apps. Programs, apps are basically the same thing. So, Sophia's looking around her desktop, seeing all these things, and she asks, "What is this little W?" meaning the letter.
OK， 所以奶奶就说，那这个小小的 W 是什么意思啊？
And Dorothy tells her that's Microsoft Word and explains it lets you write documents.
好，所以他就说奶奶啊，这个是微软的 Word， 你可以用这个来写文件哦。
Okay, Dorothy then explains what to do. She says, double click it. So to double click something means you press the left mouse button twice on a particular thing or link. It's something on screen. It could be a link to another website. It could be a program icon. And to access this link or make the program start working, sometimes you just make one click on it, but on other computers you would need to click twice, so double click.
好，所以 double 这个字其实在这边当副词是双重底，然后 click 是按，所以 to click on something 就是按东西，所以 double click 就是按2次。那么我们也常常说 double check。Yeah,
that's true.
就是可你检查2次或再检查1次的意思，所以你可以说 We should double check our project before turning it in。在交报告的之前呢，我们应该再检查1次。
Okay, so Sophia has a few ideas about what she wants to do now that she has a PC and she knows, oh, this is the thing I use to write with. She says, I can type with the keyboard, and she makes it kind of a question, like, is that right? Now, first, let's look at the word type, T-Y-P-E, type, which is a verb and our next word power word. So to type means to use a computer to write something, or in this day and age, type on a phone, you write a message or some kind of words using your phone. Now on a computer you generally use a keyboard, but we can type directly onto a phone or an iPad or something like that, as there's an on-screen keyboard. Now in the old days, people used a typewriter. So this was a big machine, you put paper in it, and you would type and the words would appear on the paper. We would still use the verb type to talk about what you do with that. Here's an example sentence for type. Kyle types very quickly. He can write a long sentence in a few seconds on a computer. Kyle types very quickly. He can write a long sentence in a few seconds on a computer.
OK， 所以 type 在这边是动词，是当打字的意思。那么老师刚刚的课文例就讲到 type very quickly， 代表打字很快。那么你也可以说 he can type very fast， 其实也是 OK 的。那我们在打字的时候很常出现错字，像我 like I make typos all the time if I type too fast。所以如果这个 typo 就变成是一个名词，是错字。那我们怎么说呢 ？I wonder why he could still get such a high score with the report full of typos。我不知道他为什么那一份充满错字的报告可以得到这么高的分数。那我们再看到 type 这个字也可以当名词哦，有类型啊或者是榜样的意思。所以我们台湾人好像很常人说他不是我的菜，你就可以说 he is not my type。Don't say he's not my dish. That's weird. 好，所以看一下课文例句。
So is he's not my vegetable.
Oh right, I forgot about
Yes.
that. 所以我们看一下 Kyle 打字非常快，他可以在数秒内的电脑上呢写出一句很长的句子。
Okay, so we also saw Sophie saying type with a keyboard, and here we're using with, and with means using. She can type using a keyboard.
所以这个 with 这边是一个 preposition， 它是一个使用的意思。所以台湾人用筷子吃饭，你就可以说 Taiwanese people eat with chopsticks。这个 with 就是用的意思。那么我们再看第二个。Please write with the pen instead of a pencil. 请用圆珠笔写字哦，不要用铅笔。所以我们回到课文 ，type with the keyboard 就是用键盘打字。
So Sophia knows about typing, but she also has a question. What's that arrow? An arrow is something that points at another thing on a screen or maybe on a sign. It shows where something is or in which direction you need to go. An arrow is also the thing you shoot from a bow.
OK， 所以奶奶就说那个箭头是什么啊？这个 arrow 就是箭，所以老师刚刚说这个箭，你射的箭就是 to shoot an arrow， 也是可以的。
Dorothy continues with her instruction, saying, That's the cursor. Move it with your mouse.
OK， 所以 cursor 就是游标的意思，所以你可以用滑鼠去移动它。这边也有出现刚刚我们讲到 with 的用法。
Next, Sophia says, I see. She then says, I want to write your mum a letter. Write, of course, means type in this case, but we still say things like write an email, write a report on a computer, and so on.
好，所以奶奶就说：“哦，我懂了。那我想要写一封信给你妈妈，这边我们也可以改写成 want to write a letter to your mom。那她是说 want to write your mom a letter。那我们再用 give 来做一个改写试试看。Would you mind giving me the book？ 你会介意给我这本书吗？那你也可以改成 Would you mind giving the book to me？ 所以我们可以说 to give someone something or to give something to someone。那么课文就是 to write something to someone or to write someone something.
That is right. And Dorothy then says she'll like that, so of course Mum would love a letter from you. And then she says hit the enter key to go down.
好，所以那个Dorothy 就说妈妈一定会很喜欢的，所以你按下确认键就可以往下一行了。
And then we see in the article Sophia slowly types out her letter, maybe just one finger, one key at a time.
好，所以奶奶就接着开始慢慢的打字了。
And Sophia then says, okay, so she's done, and then asks, now what?
我们英文里面如果说 now what， 意思就是那现在怎么办呢？现在呢？
And Dorothy says, let's save it. Let's take a look at this word save, S-A-V-E, save, which is a verb and our next word power word. Let's find out about it. Here, to save means to make sure your computer remembers what you've done and keeps a copy of it so it isn't lost. It puts it in its memory. Sometimes the computer saves the Word documents you're working on automatically. If not, though, you have to save things regularly to make sure you don't lose anything important. Here's an example sentence. Save your work on your computer or it won't be there next time. Save your work on your computer or it won't be there next time.
所以 save 就是储存资料的意思。那么储存一个档案，你可以说 to save a file。那么 save 这个字除了当储存，我们也可以当储蓄，像存钱或者去救一个人或节省的意思哦。那我们造几个句子。They have been saving for 6 years to buy a new car. 代表他们已经存钱存了6年，就为了买车。Or to save someone from something， 把一个人从某处救出来。所以，譬如说 ，My neighbor saved my kid from getting hit by a baseball。我的邻居救了我的孩子，让他没有被棒球砸到。那么最后一个 ，Modern technology helps to save us plenty of time。现代科技呢，帮助我们节省许多的时间。好，那我们回到课文例句，在电脑上储存你的工作，就像老师刚刚说，不要忘记存了，不然它下次就不见了。
Dorothy also says you can print it with the printer. The word print, P-R-I-N-T, print is our final word power word. It's a verb. Let's take a look at it. To print means to send an electronic document to a printer and have it come out as words on paper. In the old days, to print meant to use a machine to stamp words on paper, but now it's used to mean doing it with an electronic file from a computer to a printer it's connected to, and then have it come out on paper. Here's an example. I took a picture and then printed it and put it on my wall. I took a picture, then printed it and put it on my wall.
所以 print 这个字就是列印的意思，所以把东西印出来可以说 to print something out。所以你可以说 Please print out this form for me， 请帮我把这一张表格印出来。那么你也可以说，这种纸不太好印或印得不太好 ，The paper doesn't print well。那我们再往下看 print 这个字哦 ，print 其实也可以当名词，那它当名词就代表是印刷出来的字或者是印记。那么像我们的指纹，其实你也可以说 print， 不过你也可以说 fingerprint。对，就是你们指纹。那我们看一下例句哦。Grandma finds it difficult to read small print。奶奶觉得小的字体比较不好看清楚。那么我们课文也有出现 printer 这一个字，它是印表机的意思。所以回到课文例句，我照了一张照片，然后列印出来挂在墙上。
After this, Sophia says, "This computer is fun."
好，所以奶奶就说这电脑真好玩呢。
And Dorothy says, "I'm glad you think so." Now here, so is being used almost as a pronoun to mean the thing you just said. So Dorothy is saying, I'm glad you think this computer is fun. For another example, we could say, it looks like rain, and then I think so too. And here, so means I think it will rain.
所以其实就是用来代替刚刚提及的可能性、事实或者是情况。So 这个字放在句尾的时候的公用。那么 Dorothy 就说：“我好开心，你也这么觉得。”就像说我们说 I hope so 也是可以的。那我们造一个例句 ：Do you think she hates me？ 然后你就说
I don't think so.
我不觉得。好，那么也可以说 I hope I pass my finals.
I hope so too.
Yay!
And that is the end of the first part of the article. So first, let's go to today's magic box, and then we'll come back for our review time activity.
Magic Box 找亮点。
嗨，大家好，我是 Peggy。大家应该都知道英文句子的基本形式是什么吧？就是主词、动词、受词。一个句子里面一定要有主词、动词跟受词哦。主词呢，就是做这个动作的人事物；受词就是接受这个动作或是被这个动作影响的人事物。动词当然就是你知道动作了嘛。但是你们知不知道，有些句子其实它会有2个受词呢？听起来好像很复杂哦。比如说这个句子 ，I gave Neil a book， 我给了 Neil 一本书。这个句子当中就有 Neil 跟书2个受词啦，而可以接2个受词的动词呢，就叫做授予动词。其实，在我们日常生活中会很常遇到需要使用授予动词的情况，比如说你拿东西给人家，你卖东西给人家，写信给别人，送别人礼物等等状况。所以除了我刚刚用的 give 给，还有其他的授予动词，像是 take 拿、ask 问、write 写、send 寄送、sell 卖、buy 买等等的动词。在使用授予动词的时候要注意几点。首先就是直接受词通常是物品，也就是你拿着的东西或是你正在写的信。而第2个受词它叫做间接受词。间接受词通常是人。使用授予动词的时候，通常我们可以把间接受词放在前面，然后后面再接直接受词，这样就不用用介系词隔开2个受词了。比如说 Nancy wrote her boyfriend a letter。Nancy 给她的男友写了一封信。My father bought me a new laptop。我爸给我买了一台新笔电。另外一个要注意的则是授予动词后面接的间接受词，如果是人称代名词，则一定要改成受格。比如说刚刚 Nancy 显析的句子，也可以改成 Nancy wrote him a letter。这边的间接受词，当它是一个男性人称代名词，他就要把 he 改成 him， 把主格改成受格，这样才可以。所以复习一下，授予动词有2个受词，间接受词要改成受格，间接受词放在前面，直接受词放在后面的时候，就可以省略介系词。其实就这3个规则而已，很简单啦。最后呢，来小小练习一下吧。请用 by 翻译以下这个句子 ：Kevin 的男友给他买了一件新的大衣。这句话要怎么说呢？ The answer is Kevin's boyfriend bought him a new coat. 你答对了吗？
Wait for it. It's review time. 复习时间到喽。
So, one of our word power words today was the phrasal verb turn on. The word turn can go with a lot of prepositions to make different verbs. So I've got a few of those in this hat. Let's have a look and see if we can make sentences with some turn phrasal verbs.
Let's see
what have we got? They won't be able to see it, but it says turn off.
Okay.
Please make a sentence with turn off.
We made a sentence earlier. We turned off the light, but we can also say turn off the computer after using it.
Okay. So my one is turn away.
Okay.
Okay. I turned away from the sun because it was too bright. I went, oh, that's bright. So I turned and looked the other way.
Or turn away from something 也是可以
Yeah.
是转头过 Okay, let's do another one.
Yep.
Okay. Turn into.
Turn into. That's kind of change.
Right, so we can say the witch turned the prince into a frog, or
Of course
the
she
prince,
did.
yeah, or the prince was turned into a frog by the witch.
Yeah. Okay, my next one is turn down.
Turn down.
If you turn something down, you kind of say no. So I asked Peggy out on a date, but she turned me down. Oh. Okay, your turn.
Okay, do one more. Turn up.
Okay. Maybe you think of like you're listening to music.
Yeah.
You're listening to your songs.
Oh yeah, we can say turn it up a little.
Turn it up a little, make
Yeah.
it louder. And of
对。
course, turn down, the one I just did, would mean make it quieter.
打开大声一点，对。
Okay. Turn on, I'll skip that one since we did that one today. I'll do the last one, which is turn out. Okay. One of the meanings of turn out is for kind of how something ends up in the end. So you might say, it turned out that Luke was Darth Vader's son. There you go. Or Rey was Emperor Palpatine's granddaughter. Some Star Wars stuff there for you.
就是有一种最后结果变成什么的
Exactly.
Or you can also say things will turn out fine for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's right. All right, well, that is the end of today's article, but we'll be back tomorrow with more of Dorothy, Sophia, and their computer use. See you then. Bye for now.
Grandma's first computer lesson.
Welcome to Picture Dictionary.
Today, we're going to introduce some words you may use while using a computer.
That sounds really interesting.
It sure does. Don't you just love learning English words?
Right now, please pay attention and read the words and sentences as loudly as you can. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Let's get started and have fun.
Browser, printer, the internet, keyboard, key, desktop, website, program, document, search bar, search engine, cursor, PC, personal computer, mouse wheel, mouse.
Warm-up question. Did you ever teach someone about using a computer? How did you help them?
Hi, Grandma. Ready to try your new PC?
Yes. Okay, I turned it on. What do I do?
Just wait a minute. Okay, this is your desktop, and these are programs.
What is this little W?
That's Microsoft's word. It lets you write documents. Double-click it.
I can type with the keyboard? What's that arrow?
That's the cursor. Move it with your mouse.
I see. I want to write your mom a letter.
She'll like that. Hit the Enter key to go down.
Sophia slowly types out her letter.
Okay, now what?
Let's save it. You can print it with the printer.
This computer is fun.
I'm glad you think so.
Word power!
Turn on. Turn on. I turned on the TV and watched a show about cooking. I turned on the TV and watched a show about cooking. Type. Type. Kyle types very quickly. He can write a long sentence in a few seconds on a computer. Kyle types very quickly. He can write a long sentence in a few seconds on a computer. Save. Save. Save your work on your computer, or it won't be there next time. Save your work on your computer, or it won't be there next time. Print. Print. I took a picture and then printed it and put it on my wall. I took a picture and then printed it and put it on my wall.
认识字汇
Double click. Click. Arrow.